Here at the Ulster Gliding Centre at Bellarena, we are fully committed to people of all abilities to teach them to fly modern sailplanes and participate fully in this exciting, challenging and exhilarating sport. This is the 10th year of our Glideability programme, which caters for people who have a disability, and we have flown many groups and individuals from across Northern Ireland in our specially adapted two-seat dual-controlled aircraft.
Hi, I'm Finbar. I'm one of the volunteer instructors here at the Ulster Gliding Centre. We have a programme running called Glideability, and that's designed to fly people who have all forms of disabilities, from lower limb disabilities to brain traumas to all sorts. This glider behind us here is the one we use mainly for that. We got a grant to buy the glider. It's equipped with hand controls so that people who don't have the use of their lower limbs can actually use the rudder pedals with a hand stick. We run this programme midweek, usually Wednesdays and Fridays. We have a team of helpers who come down and they'll help us to get the people in and out of the gliders. We'll take them for a flight and if possible get them to do some of the flying as well.
We applied in 2006 to the Sports Council lottery funding, who were particularly interested as this Ulster Gliding Centre project was for disabled people to primarily take up the sport of gliding. We also received funding from the Ankylong Foundation and the Causeway Coast and Glens Heritage Trust in Northern Ireland. We also prioritise the flying list on all days. The first 2 slots on the flying list are earmarked for disabled members or temporary members to use, and thus they can arrive at any time of the day and fly when they wish. The cost is kept to the minimum for people with a disability. They have the first 30 minutes free airtime.
This is wonderful. Anything new of aircraft or gliders, I am mad about. Hopefully we'll get good thermals and a good long flight. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Take off like a hawk, landing like a Harrier. Short takeoff, short landing. Just out of this world. Something that I could get used to doing all day, so it is.
Sport is an excellent platform for the social development of people with disabilities, and flying at the UGC provides opportunities to be active, to interact with others, boost your self-esteem, and learn to fly in an area which is stunning, inspiring and importantly available all year round. Recently we have developed our infrastructure and we now have modern and user-friendly club facilities which are fully adapted for wheelchair users, providing excellent training and briefing rooms, parking and toilet facilities. Access to the airfield, movement to and from the launch area and our control room are all designed to meet the needs of all members and visitors. Gliding is very much a team sport, whether assisting on the ground, in the control room or flying, and everyone is there to help each other. Gliding is a sport enjoyed by all age groups, however there are some rules we must follow. The maximum weight for the training pilot is 103 kilos for dual flights with an instructor, and the maximum height is 6 foot 3 inches. The minimum solo age is 16. Here at the UGC, our instructors are trained to fly with people with disabilities, and we are there to take you through the training syllabus to solo standard and beyond.
Now, what we have learned from it is that you can never judge what somebody can or can't do by just their appearance or looking at them. It's quite surprising when we're in the air what people can actually do, and every flight we learn something new. Every flight we're amazed at some of the things that the people can do, and it's all very good fun. For instance, I had a guy one day who couldn't talk. The only way he could communicate was with a computer on his arm, and he was able to type out what he wanted to say. So before we went to fly, the helpers said to me, look, there's no point in telling him what to do because he won't be able to do it. So I took that as, okay, he's just going for a flight. So we were in the air and we were flying, and I could see him starting to type in his arm. And he held up a piece of paper up above his head like that there, and it said on it, can I have a go in the controls, please? So I thought, right, okay. So we let him have a go in the controls, and he was able to fly. The helpers couldn't believe it when we landed until we showed them the piece of paper. So we never take anything for granted now. No matter what your disability is, there's a chance you can actually fly. For me, I get more enjoyment out of this than actually coming at the weekends to fly. Simply, you see the smile on the person's face when they get out of the glider. It's just, we take so many things for granted, whereas people with disabilities don't, and we get the joy out of that.
Providing you have the aptitude, determination and skills, you too can achieve an instructor rating. For those who need assistance, we have an electrically operated hoist and trained personnel which is available to assist access to and from the glider. Our specially adapted glider is fitted with hand controls in addition to the foot operated rudder pedals, which allow people with a disability of the lower limbs to have the same control, and our experience is that hand control users progress at the same rate and achieve the same skill level as other participants.
Well, we hope to see you here at the Ulster Gliding Centre very soon. Just take a right or a left at the end of the laneway, follow the signs for the Ulster Gliding Club, and even if you've no interest in flying whatsoever, I would highly recommend you come down and visit us. Have a go, you never know, I did, and look at me 2 years later, I'm a solo pilot.
Want to feel like a bird? Then come and fly with us at the Ulster Gliding Centre. We will make your visit a truly memorable and exciting day.